Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld. Last time we left off we had an invasion of chickens. Well, not really invasion because they're very friendly chickens, but it's an invasion towards us because we don't have the infrastructure really to support 10 chickens who will then reproduce and create more chickens and need more food. So before I started the recording, I made up a quick plan over here for what we were going to do with said chickens. So I want to kind of house them in two separate areas, one for males and one for females, and then give them, so this will be a kind of enclosed area with roofs, and over here I've just kind of set up a quick and dirty spot where we will have them allowed some outside time, but we will want to separate them so they don't reproduce without our knowledge and consent. So some barns, and in here are some stockpile zones where we will put hay grass to feed them, and we have set up a quick growing zone here, 6x10, setting it up to grow hay, which hopefully should do them well. We probably will have them kind of free range in the kind of short term while this grows and while we set up the barn areas before we restrict them to their zones, because we don't want to restrict them to the zones and then end up starving because we don't have enough food. But let's get everything started, and of course we still need to work on all these rooms. We need to lay floors, put some more production items. So let's go ahead and think about that. It's been a little while since I played, so what do we want? We've got the research bench set up, we've got our food production, but we do need a tailoring location because we've got some cotton plants coming in soon, and we've got the jackalope who has tattered apparel, and then we desperately need to work on batteries and some more power. But for now, let's check out maybe an electric tailor bench, steel components and wood. We've got that. We're kind of low on components, so we might want to deal with that. So maybe this will be a production room, and we probably do want to set up a torch in here until we get the battery set up. And the good thing, once we get some hay grass growing, not only will it feed our chickens, but we should be able to make kibble with that as well to feed Dreamweaver. But what do we have here? A friendly AI from your past named Charlton Whitestone has sent you a message. There's a starship hidden on the planet. He sends you the coordinates. So if we go there, we can start it up, but then raiders will attack, and I mean, I'll take a look to see where it is, but we are not in the position at all to like fend off a bunch of raiders, especially when it is so far away. Where are we? Where's our home? Our home's here, and the ship's way over here. Yeah, like how long would that even take to get to? 21 days. Yeah, that's not a thing that we're even remotely interested in doing. It's far too far away, so sorry. Thank you, friendly AI, but we will not be partaking in that. This rooster has camped out on top of the stool. So I'm not sure we can we can actually reach the butcher table right now. We've run out of power to power our coolers. Yeah, because we've just run out of wind, huh? Well, hopefully that gets fixed soon because... Well, we got a couple days before the meat starts to spoil. This rooster just took the sleeping spot. Like, they're just taking over. You're hunting a turkey, that's fine. Don't tell the chickens that. So, was no one going to deconstruct this? Do we have anybody? Cassie, you're hunting the turkey, I know. I just saw that. You're butchering that. Jackalope, can you do anything? Can you construct? Not assigned to constructing. Okay. Who is Cassie and Rustlin? And they have other things to do, hunting and cooking, before they will get to that. So we might have to prioritize them in a minute. How far away is this turkey? Jeez. Like on the full edge of the map. What is this? A donkey. Oh, that's cool. That must be from the, we are going to shoot that donkey, aren't we? By accident. Where are you going, Cassie? Like, can you not find the turkey? Please don't shoot the boom rat. Please don't shoot the donkey. It's okay. Just dial it in. Dial it in. Can we see if you're 16701, 16765? So you're very slowly learning. And I think we will need some components soon, so let's set that to deconstruct the ship chunk while we're right next to it. And it's in our... just in the front of our minds there. Okay, so... ignoring everything else that's going on in the camp right now, let's check out the donkeys. They are advanced trainability, and they're pack animals. They will eat kibble and vegetables. Is that something we want to think about? I mean, taming the donkeys and bringing them over for us. We could train them to haul and stuff, but can we really afford to take on something like that right now when we have to deal with all these chickens first? Rustlin, can you, like, just deconstruct this cooler? So I guess you're too busy mining to construct. Yeah, because mining's your level 1 job, and you're not very good at constructing. So that's why we put you to level 2 there. But Cassie, you are our... so we don't... you're also kind of left behind because we have you set to hunting. So you'll never get to constructing because you're always hunting. Okay, that's a thing. But because we removed that wall, we need to put up a new wall. Hen, do not come in here. Can I just say animals? Can I get a new animal area? New area. We'll call it livestock. Chickens, you all go in the livestock area. The livestock area is everything here. So you have full, basically free range, except for in our freezer. Please don't eat our food. You can eat anything else outside. Hen, I'm sorry, are you not restricted? Oh. No, no, no. Animals. Livestock zone. Yeah, what were you doing, Hen? Why were you walking in my zone you were not supposed to be in? Is it because you aren't obedient? No, you don't need to be obedient. Speaking of those donkeys, one of them has went absolutely nuts, and they will start attacking us soon. So that's something we need to be wary of. I think they'll probably come around the top, so let's keep it slow. Cassie and Rustlin, I probably need to... Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you to stop what you're doing. And come back here and let's wait for that donkey. Rustlin, you too. I know you only have a knife, but... Shu, you're practically, yeah, just awful at everything as far as, violence goes, so we won't worry about you. Here comes that donkey. Let's reposition because where we are here, we won't get a good line of sight until they're right on top of us. I mean, I'm sorry it had to be this way, Donkey. We were talking about having you become a peaceful member of our community, but that's how you want to do things. Alright. Situation is solved. Everyone go back to doing what you're doing. So Cassie's hunting is basically done, so she can get around to constructing. Finally. And we'll speed up time again. We have so much construction to do and not a lot of good options for constructors. Where'd you run off to, Rustlin? Where'd you go? To butcher that thing we told you not to pick up. We told you not to pick it up because we were busy fighting off the donkey. Okay, that's cool. and Dreamweaver cannot sleep in his or her bed because the hen is in there right now. That's lovely. Maybe tomorrow we will get some actual work done on the batteries and the rest of this construction that we've got queued up. Now the powers went out because the wind has died. It means our freezers come up above freezing. And new morning is here and people get up and go about their business. Dreamweaver eats a meal. Rustlin grabs a meal. Construction starts to progress. Okay, so now we got the wooden bed in here in this awful barracks. We can... Well, that's a good bed. That's a poor bed. Let's uninstall this bed and then we can move it. We can move the good one into this other room. Running a little low on storage space. Alright, we finally got our battery going. Took us long enough. Very slowly digging into the mountainside. How's it going, Rustin? What's your skill for mining? Slowly ticking up. Yep, okay, that bed's gone, so now we can reinstall. Oh, and you know what I needed? I needed a stool here, and we're also going to set up some power to the tailoring bench. Before, slow it on down while I'm thinking here. I do want a solar generator, but I can't build a solar generator because I haven't learned it. Okay, not I didn't realize that was something I had to research, so that's what we'll get on next after we learn the clothes. And we may want to stop Rustlin's mining jobs for now while he builds a few things as his secondary skill, secondary priority. Okay, so we got this going, but I don't really want to start a tailoring bill until we learn casual wear and see what that brings us. So, with that being said, what do we want to do? We want to... I don't want to build solar or, you know, lamps until we get everything, till we get another solar generator probably, and some more batteries. So I could work on the barns. I could work on floors so they're not in, you know, dirty floors. Or I could just let them get around to cleaning, because we've got some blood, we've got some vomit. May want to do that. Okay, so you guys knocked out that that ship chunk, so should have given us a little bit more components. That's great. So I want to set the owner for this, Cassie and Ruslan. There we go. And another day comes to close with not much accomplished. Just slowly building our infrastructure here. And someone has the flu. Cassie, you have the flu. Lovely. Didn't you just get over having malaria? So I'm sure Ruslan will tend to you eventually. Yep, there he goes, getting the medicines. So that leads us down one. It's like, what are all these things with eggs laying about? Chicken eggs. Fertilized chicken eggs. Fertilized chicken eggs. Why did we not allow that one? Didn't realize they were going to be laying eggs all over the place so soon. I'm not sure why that one was set to disallow. So, is our storage set up to allow... Where is that? Raw resources? Plant matter? Nope. Items? Where is eggs? Raw food? Animal products, eggs, fertilized, non-fertilized. Okay, so we will put those in our freezer, which means they will never hatch. And let's say we will cook with the fertilized eggs, so we don't really need more chickens at this point. So Ruslan is frying up some eggs. I'm sorry to the small chicken fetuses, and we got more. More eggs being made. Okay, so see our battery is pretty maxed out here, so let's set up an order for another battery. And Jackalope, you're cleaning. You'll get around to... I mean, you don't really need to clean the outside. Hauling steel. Hauling steel to a stockpile zone. What stockpile zone are you hauling steel to? Because these only allow hay. What stockpile zone are you hauling to? Oh, you just moved it from within the zone. Okay. Can you not clean the rock rubble and clean the vomit and clean the blood over here instead? Thank you. Ambrosia. way out here. Well, that's a little too far away for us to really think about right now. Shoo, aren't you supposed to be researching? Or are you taking a break? Okay, I got it. That's allowed. Okay, so now I think we can start working on the chicken area. Let's put some wooden walls here. And we will do some short walls here just to keep them in their space. But I do want doors for us to be able to get in. Space already occupied. I'm sorry. Thought I could overwrite. There we go. We'll put some doors into the barn area. It's really a small zone, so they probably won't be able to get much forage here, but move them out of our way, and then we can work on expanding it later if we need to. Seems like the days are moving very quickly and we're not getting a lot accomplished. Colonist Gene's treatment, is it Cassie with the flu? Yep. Rustlin, you'll take care of that, I'm sure. That means our medicine stockpile is slowly dwindling. Maybe not so slowly, maybe quickly dwindling. So I see the door tile, sprite, whatever you want to call this thing, on the short walls isn't exactly optimized because it doesn't line up like other doors in the game does. Doors do. That's proper English. Alright, maybe we'll get more accomplished today. Our stockpile zone is slowly running out of wood. So we probably need some orders for that. Chop wood in our nearby area. That might have been too large of an area, but we need the wood. Shoo, is there a reason why you're not... Oh yeah, you can't. You're not set up as a number 1 on research. You're a number 2, aren't you? Okay. Well, you're doing pretty good work of knocking out all those trees. So, colonist needs treatment again, and we learned casual wear. So we did do that. So let's pop solar panel. And let's check to see what that did for us. We have a ton of stuff here. Casual t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, tank tops. This is maybe like 2 too much for us to take in at one moment. But we need warm clothes, and we have tattered apparel. So, who has the tattered apparel? It was Jackalope, right? Yeah, your shorts are pretty tattered. So maybe we make one pair of shorts to replace that. And we need to start working on warm clothes, even though it's the summer. So maybe we set up 4 parkas, 4 warm hats. We probably don't have the material to make those right now, but cotton plant's going to come in soon. And that hay grass should grow pretty quickly. So we might want to deal with this. Let's delete the dumping stockpile zone and set up a new one. Where do we want to dump things? Someplace out of the way. Maybe back here in behind. We're never going to come into this area here, really. And so can we set up these to get hauled out? Do we have someone that's going to work as a tailor? Cassie and Rustlin, of course. When they don't have anything else to do, they can get around to doing that. You see him just hop over that short wall. That's cool. He doesn't have to go all the way around. Hopefully that means the chickens will stay inside. Well, they will when we force their zones, but hopefully nothing else can come in and eat them. But they'd have to get pretty far into the base for that to happen. Okay, so we're chopping the cotton plants. That's great. Getting some progress done. As we end another day. We don't have any defenses set up because we've been working on the chicken farm. Cassie needs her flu treatment again, but the immunity is coming in pretty well. We've got tons of food and meat. We really need to set up a table so they don't have to eat without a table, though. Maybe our next priority. So let's do that. So maybe this room here can be that room. Put a torch lamp inside, and maybe we'll put a torch lamp on the other side as well. And let's see, we need a fairly large table, right? Yeah, we can put a pretty big table in here. We'll just set some chairs. As everyone gets to work in this thunderstorm. And a battery is short-circuited, causing a fire. Lovely. Can we get on that? Just put that out, please. Thank you. So let's see, what are our... Take another quick look at our animals. We've got 6 roosters and 4 hens. It's a lot of roosters and not very many hens. So we need... I'm just going to give them some sleeping spots. So maybe this will be reversed, because I thought this was going to be our roosters and this was going to be our hens, but I think we need the opposite now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it now know that this is a barn? It does. It's awful dirty and ugly, but it's a barn. So I want to actually make a new zone now, and I make 2 new zones, or make a zone and change another one. So where do I want to do that at? Manage areas. Here we go. New area. So let's rename this hens. We'll rename this roosters. Hens, you're all on hens. Roosters, welcome to Rooster Town. Say goodbye, hens. You cannot live here anymore. Yes, I know I just undid something I need to redo, but whatever. Hens, you live here now. And you have access to this door. Roosters, here is your zone. Yes, I realize they will die without us. I mean, they're going to go extinct with us eating their fertilized eggs. So how do we want to treat that? Do we maybe want to not... Let's not use fertilized eggs anymore. Oops, that was the wrong thing. Not use fertilized eggs anymore, and we will set up little stockpile zone maybe for the few fertilized eggs we do have. This will be just for fertilized eggs, and then we'll hatch those 3. And Rustlin and Jackalope have gotten into an argument and they've started to fight. And the roosters run in. Okay, so Can you please just stop it, Rustlin? Like, stop beating her up. And now she's down. You've destroyed her pinky finger. Well, that's not very nice of you, dude. Because you know what? You are the doctor, so you are going to have to heal her. Okay, they're going to their zones. And now you have to go tend to her. See, you wouldn't have to do that if you weren't beating on her. Does it think this is a room? Just curious. Does it know? No, this isn't considered a room. Wrestling, you can't do anything because you always have to run in and treat somebody, huh? Rare thrumbos. A small herd of thrumbos have wandered into the area. Peaceful by nature, these rare creatures are extremely dangerous when confronted. Some traders are willing to pay a lot of money for their precious leather and horn. Thrumbos will leave the areas in a few days. So, there's the thrumbo. Has cancer. That's, a thing that can happen. It's a 98% wildness, so very difficult to tame. Will it tell me what the percentage? Thrumbos, 100% will seek revenge. And a 1.3% chance to attack on a tame failure. Well, it would absolutely destroy us if that 1.3% came to be, so we will just let it go on its way. We definitely do not have the firepower to take it out and steal its horn. And we had another battery short circuit. Why in the world? Jeez. And it destroyed our batteries. Okay. New batteries then. Is that roofed? It's not roofed. It's raining on them, huh? That's probably why. I thought that area was roofed. So expand. Please build a roof over this. I would not have put our batteries in there if I did not realize. If I hadn't realized it wasn't roofed. It was definitely my fault. An oversight. I saw a room. I assumed it had a roof on it. I think they've pretty much wiped out their grass in their little areas. faster than I expected them to. So I might have to rethink this. So someone is asking, they've informed us of a collection of valuables worth 2,500 whatever silver, I suppose. The collection consists of uranium simple bed. Oh, uranium bed. That's not dangerous at all. A charged sniper rifle and a camel hair summer hat. Valuables tend to attract danger. There may be danger there. Well, where is it? It's pretty close. We also had this peace talks that I kind of forgot about. But we are not really set up to attack any danger that might be over there. Cargo pods! What is it? Oh, it's steel. I mean, we didn't really need more steel, but I'll take it. We've got 1,000 in the stockpile. These dead muffalos. Can I grab this before it rots? Can somebody do that? You're cheering up. You're researching. Can you stop? You will never do hauling. Rustlin, can you haul the muffalo? What killed a muffalo? It helps if I click on the muffalo. A grizzly bear. Killed what looks like 2 muffalos. One we missed out on grabbing because it's already deteriorated. How's the roosters doing? Are you guys absolutely starving yet? You're pretty low on food. Yeah, I know. Cassie needs treatment. So since they are so low on food, I will have to expand their areas and allow them back into here to graze, I think. Go find food. You hauling that muffalo back? Are you gonna make it in time? Is our freezer even freezing? Yes, it is. Okay, great. How's the flu going? Oh, you're almost immune to the flu. You probably don't even need another treatment, but I'll allow you to have it. Oh, you're just going to cheer her up. Okay. You're not going to treat her because she can't be treated for another hour. Dreamweaver, what you doing? You going to go eat that muffalo? Are your bruises fixed yet? Cassie's gotten food poisoning. Lovely. You just got over the flu and now you got food poisoning. And now you're having a heart attack. Okay. What do we need to do now? Rustlin, can you rescue Cassie? And then, actually, make this a medical bed. Can I draft you and then undraft you? Rescue Cassie and take her to the medical bed. You're just gonna rest? There's nothing you could do? Tend to her, please? You're just gonna go to sleep and leave your fiance to have a heart attack in the bed? Extreme debilitating pain. You have to go grab another medical kit. So down from debilitating pain to painful. I mean, how many medical kits do we need? Yay! We just fixed you! You just had a heart attack, but now you're awake and you're up. I don't know if that's how heart attacks work. And you're just instantly, I'm just gonna build some stuff. Well, if you're gonna do that, grab your rifle. I mean, that's some pretty amazing medical treatment there. We just put a few, like, stim packs in your body, and now you're like, okay, yeah. My heart attack is done. It's feeling better now. Like a chicken egg is deteriorating because it's outdoors. Like, do you not know how chickens work? Chickens lay eggs outdoors. That's what chickens do. Fall has begun. Even closer to winter, where we're going to need those warm clothes. You are in pain, but you sure are building that, you got major food poisoning, you just had a heart attack, but you're gonna build that chair, dagnabbit. It might take you all night to build that chair, but you're gonna build that chair. No, guess you're not gonna, you're gonna go slowly hobble off to the bed. What a trooper. Jackalope, do you think you might get up tomorrow from your bruises? You just got this cloth just sitting out here and deteriorating. Maybe we should think about making a larger stockpile zone. Maybe that would be helpful. Or maybe we should just get more people that aren't always down from illnesses. Okay, Jackalope, you're up. Cassie, slowly wandering to get your meal. That major food poisoning is really knocking you out, huh? Ugh. group of Yorkshire Terriers. I don't need this, Random. I don't need this. Okay, how many Yorkshire Terriers are we talking about? A metric ton of Yorkshire Terriers. Oh my lord. How does this happen? What world has just random herds of Yorkshire Terriers and chickens just roaming about? What world? Okay, well... Hello, Mammy, Nina, Dagwood, Debutante, Floyd, Ash, Monster, and Chester. Thank you for joining. I guess you guys all live in the animal zone now. I could train you for obedience and release. I mean, that might be funny just to have just a herd of Yorkshire Terriers attack the next person that comes at us. But how much food would we need to train this many Yorkshire Terriers? Look at them. Here they come. It's like a wave. Dreamweaver, you don't have to hold the door open to our freezer whenever you eat something. You can't haul the chicken egg. Of course you can't. Jackalope, can you haul the chicken egg? Just take it somewhere indoors. Did I tell this stockpile zone not to allow... I swear I did this. I must have undone something. Okay, whatever. At least it's inside now. What I did, I guess, is I set up our stove not to use fertilized chicken eggs, but I didn't say stop putting them in the freezer. That was my fault. It's just bloody, vomit, and we've got no power. For some reason, the wind's not blowing. It's raining. A timberwolf is hunting Debutante for food. And Cassie is in severe pain. The only thing... Okay, you guys need to... Okay, new plan. Should we just allow Debutante to be taken? I mean, really? Probably would be the best, but instead, let's say that animals can't go here. Just keep them inside a little further. And I hate to draft Cassie since she just freaking had a heart attack, but I think they're gonna have to fight off this dang wolf. Cassie, I know you're vomiting. You had a heart attack. So you're just gonna come straight for rustling, huh? That's the thing that's gonna happen? Nope. Cassie, can you post up? Are you gonna let our new dog just be taken just like that? Yep. You sure are. Okay, so what's the damage, Rustlin? What's your health look like? No health conditions? You weren't hurt at all? Seriously? You're fighting a wolf hand to hand? And nothing happened to you? Timberwolf stumbled. Timberwolf flailed. Timberwolf attempted to chomp. Timberwolf nipped, bounced off the armor. Dang. You're a beast. I'm sorry, debutante. Sorry we couldn't save you. Cassie, good shooting. Eat the Timberwolf. And let's set up a little grave somewhere for debutante. Where should it be? Over here in the back corner. I think that's where we'll put it. You're gonna cook up our dog. That's immediately you're gonna cook a simple meal of our dog. I'm not gonna allow that. I should, because Debutante wasn't really a good friend of the colony they just joined, but seriously, that what you're just going to... You're hauling? Okay, and then what? Okay, you put her down. Her or him, I don't know. It just looked like you were going to take the whole body, not butcher it, just take it directly to the, Hey, Jackalope's up. You are going... No, come on now. Don't do that. Is there a way we can set, not... Not Yorkshire Terrier corpses. Like, it should say not companion pet, but like, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not bonded. Drop the dog. Ma'am, excuse me? Put the dog down. Cassie, sure it's taking you a long time to eat this meal. You sure you're okay? I guess we should put a flooring down in this zone so it's not so dirty in here. Then maybe you won't get food poisoning again. We're gonna have to deal with animals, with all these Yorkshies eating our food. We're never going to... We are never going to be able to keep up with all the food production if we don't start making kibble and keeping them out of our freezer area. But for right now, that's all. If we restricted them from a freezer area, they'd never eat anything. So we kind of have to keep them in there right now until we make some kibble. I mean, I thought the batteries would be a little higher priority than building the wood floor, but, you know, you do you, I guess. At least Floyd was just eating the raw meats and potatoes, and rather than eating cooked meals. It's a little better, I guess. A large meteorite has struck ground in the area and has left behind a lump of uranium ore. Like, this is the meteorite? Holy Jesus. Like, that's right on top of our base almost. Could have taken out half of our Yorkshire Terrier population. Well, now we have a bunch of uranium ore just hanging out behind our base. That's a thing that I didn't know could happen. The sun starts going down. I think this will be it for this episode. Just look at all the names just running around. Need warm clothes, tattered apparel. Did you not get... You still don't have those shorts, huh? Need warm clothes, need batteries, animal starvation. Okay, expand the zones, I guess. Hens. You can come up here now. Roosters. You can come up here, I guess. There's a little bit of an overlap, but I'll allow it for now. How's it going, Rooster 4? Food is real low, huh? And you two, Rooster 3, eating those dandelions? Okay. Who's next? Okay, everyone's fed. And I think that's it for this episode. We've got roosters and dogs hanging out next to each other. We've got dogs and cats sleeping side by side. It's just pandemonium over here. We've already lost one. Excuse me, Lynx. You probably don't want to be in our area because you will hunt one of our dogs, and that's not very good for us. We had medical emergencies, and we have no defenses. We are so far behind because we're just not getting anything done because our colonists are constantly down for the count. Something's got to change. Like, this is just a death spiral we're in, I think, at this point. But you know what? It's entertaining. But thanks for watching. Hope to see you again next time.